Just not this.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 317 for the 26th of October 2025. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jordan Kelly. Welcome back.
My name is Jeff.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. I was off for a couple of weeks, recuperating. I'm still trying to get over it, to be honest. I'm not quite over the hump.
It was a terrible vacuuming accident, unfortunately.
It's not a vacuuming accident at all.
It wasn't. I'm kidding. No,
but the cat startled me.
It's good to see you back. That's the one thing.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
That's right. Yeah.
Welcome.
Good to be anywhere.
Exactly.
So yeah, I won't bother going into the gory details, but yeah, I'm back. I'm on the mend. Taking things a wee bit easier, which is why I didn't do my usual shouty introduction there, because I'm trying to take things a wee bit easy and not.
I'll try not to make you laugh then, which I do every episode anyway. But
not throw my back out.
Oh, here we go. No sympathy. From Andrew. Straight in.
I know.
Straight in. 2-footed. That's what happened if James.
I'm a minute late. Wait a minute.
Right.
Hold on a minute. You're a minute late. How's this our fault? This is on you for being a minute late.
That's us getting the blame for everything again.
I know. It's terrible.
This wouldn't happen if James was in the show.
It's true. Yeah, it wouldn't. None of this would happen if James was in the show.
No, exactly.
There you go.
We need to get him back, actually.
I know. I did have kind of a haircut, obviously, in case anyone's wondering what happened to all my luscious good locks.
I'm actually growing my hair. I've decided to grow my hair. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I've decided I'm
good for you. That's good.
Right, Lorraine.
Good for you. You're very talented.
I thought to myself, I'm 52. I've still got hair
at
the front.
Why
so much
not?
At the back, but if I grow it at the front, then I can hide the back bit. If I,
like you do a massive comb over.
Yeah.
Like Arthur Scargill.
Yeah. Exactly. Why not? Yeah. Embrace the 70s.
During lockdown, I did the whole aging rocker thing where I had the mullet thing, on.
You had a beard.
I did, had a beard and everything. Yeah, it was like part of the Grateful Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Showing I was actually a hippie as opposed to this pretend facade that I've got. Of sensible businessman. I don't know. Anyway, shall we get on with the tea?
Aye, we better.
Aye. Some sad news from the world of entertainment. We haven't mentioned it obviously in the last couple of weeks because we've been off air. But Diane Keaton passed away.
Yes.
With Drew Struzan, who known for doing every movie poster that everybody's ever loved ever.
That ever mattered. Absolutely.
Name one he didn't do. He did everything. So
unreal.
Yeah.
There's a terrific documentary about that as well. About him doing poster art.
Yeah. Is it not called like 35 by 48 or something? Which is 36 by 48?
No, that's a different one. That's fan posters. That one, I think.
Okay.
The guys that do the alternate covers and posters and things. It's become a big deal lately. That's the documentary about that. Drew Struzan one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's very good. But yeah, absolute legend. God. When I was
Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter.
When I was drawing, I was trying to copy his. What he was doing. I wish YouTube existed back then to see him actually doing it, because I've seen him obviously now using pencils and
crayons,
blood, sweat and tears.
That's right.
No, the kind of, what do you call that? An airbrush.
Airbrushes,
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
fantastic. It's great to see, but poor guy.
I know.
What age was he? 70? He wasn't even that old, was he?
78. 78. And Diane Keaton was 79. So about ages of each other.
It's funny because Diane Keaton I always thought was very young looking, for her age. And fit women.
She was in not Parenthood. Oh God, what's it called? Is it Parenthood? No, Parenthood. Father of the Bride.
Yeah.
And who may I ask is the father? Classic line from Steve Martin.
Yep.
Yeah,
brilliant. And she was Woody Allen
stuff. Ton of Woody Allen films, yeah.
Woody Allen movies,
Annie Hall and
early ones, and like important ones before
ones, before
you get found out.
That's right.
Oh dear.
Now it's like Woody who.
It's not even to get found out, is it? It's there's a documentary.
He married his ex stepchild or something, didn't he?
He married his stepkid, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not stepkid, adopted stepkid.
Adopted child, yeah.
I mean, I could tiptoe around that subject, but I was going to say something there, but I better not. So I'll just don't bother. But yeah, there's a good documentary about that as well, about Mia Farrow against Woody Allen. And he denies everything, obviously, apart from the obvious part of that he did marry his adopted stepkid.
Because Ronan Farrow, who is his stepkid, who looks a lot like someone else.
That's supposed to be his son, who looks exactly like Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
Who did date Mia Farrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was trying to be subtle about it, but there you go. Thanks, Jody.
Yeah, well, I can't tiptoe around these things, that.
But yeah, he was doing like a big expose of Hollywood and stuff, and
he was, yeah. He was part
of the conversation came up.
He was a part of the whole Me Too thing. The start of that, was it not?
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah. What's his name? Farrow.
Ronan Farrow.
Frank
Jr.
Frank Jr. Farrow.
Frank 3.
Yeah.
I think there was a Frank Jr., wasn't there?
I mean, he looks a spitting image of Frank Sinatra. There's no denying it.
He really does. It's like
it does not look like Woody Allen.
It's like going, which one's Clint Eastwood's? Oh, that guy, right? Okay, aye, that's him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, very distinctive looking Woody Allen, and not a handsome guy by any stretch.
No.
Yeah. So.
Talking about 2 oil paintings on this podcast, of course.
Of course. Indeed.
There's a screenshot for you.
It's been perfect.
It is, yeah. So let's talk Star Wars. You probably noticed the thumbnail. You've probably got people in, so we might as well talk about that straight away.
Yep.
George Lucas is going to be returning. A rumor.
Well, this week there's been a lot of rumors about Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the maker himself is coming back to direct a Star Wars movie. Another rumor was that Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh had actually a finished script for Kylo Ren.
Budget propositions and everything, like shooting schedule and everything, a whole bunch of stuff they had.
Yeah,
they basically went to Disney and went, here is the entire project.
And they went, and do you know what they went? They went, no, Kylo Ren's dead, so no.
Right, no. I think
and they're the ones that greenlit. Wait a minute, sorry, they're the ones that greenlit the fact that the Emperor came back alive. That said, no, Kylo Ren's dead.
This goes back to the whole, why didn't they have a cohesive story for you're doing a trilogy? You've got the chance. I mean, I know that George. This goes to show actually how good a writer George Lucas is. He managed to have a 3-story arc without actually having a 3-story arc, and he managed to pull it off. And so basically, you've got less talented people much further in the future trying to do the same thing, and they can't. So the best thing to do is get someone in, write a three. You know you're doing 3 movies. You know it's going to be a trilogy. Write your beginning, middle, and end, and do that. Like, I don't understand why it was this. Oh, let's let Ryan Johnson have a go.
But do you know what this thing is as well? It's a gift. Steven Soderbergh is an amazing director. Mm-hmm. He's an amazing, Oceans, all the ocean movies. Bloody
hands up! Who watched Contagion when COVID?
Contagion, indeed. Everybody watched it.
Aye.
We just watched his new one there. I'll talk about it later. Presence, it's called.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
A terrific filmmaker. Adam Driver, one of the best actors that has been in a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
And it's a gift to Disney, and they've just went, nah. Then, did you see the other rumor? David Fincher had also
pitched a trilogy.
David Fincher.
Yeah. I know. What's he done?
Obviously, exactly. What's he not done? And then George. Now,
of the Jungle.
The big question is: do we want George back after the prequels, or is it all everything forgiven? The prequels, because the younger generation love them, don't they?
Yeah, the younger generation really like the prequels, and exactly. That got people into Star Wars, and I guess that's kind of the point, is the fact that those are movies like 1977, 1978. That was our time, and that's what we remember as being, the Star Wars,
the best ones,
But they remember Phantom Menace being the best one because they get Jar Jar Binks and he's funny and he makes poo poo noises and all that kind of stuff, and that's funny to people who are a certain age. Whereas as an adult, like they're not reading the scroll. Like they're not reading this. That's just washing them by. But we're reading the scroll and we're going like, trade what? All this kind of stuff. It was like, what is this?
Can you understand?
Because it's supposed to be a good versus evil. That's the only ones.
The only ones, indeed. Although they've all got good bits. I would say,
I would say that Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, Darth Maul's a good villain. The Duel of the Fates as well is a good fight at the end. And then obviously Revenge of the Sith as well.
Yeah, we'll pick out what's your favourite moments of Phantom Menace then?
Mine. The bit where it comes and goes and it's directed by George Lucas. That's my favourite bit of Phantom Menace. Aye.
Well, my favourite is the whole fight at the end with Darth Maul.
Duel of the Fates.
That's fantastic. The music's amazing. Yeah. Everybody would say that, right? Attack of the Clones. I would say I'd say the Jango Fett stuff with Obi-Wan is great. The romantic stuff is absolute cringe, horrible.
Oh, it's terrible. The whole
special effects of him eating an apple using the Force.
That bit always reminds me of there's a bit in Red Dwarf where they're eating with these stick things. They're eating spaghetti bolognese with these stick things. It reminds me of that. It just takes me completely out of the picture.
We've got
the only good bit of
we've got James Pye. Is that James Pye?
I think it's James Perry actually, because they've changed. It's not coming up with people's names now. It's just coming up with our.
Oh, is it you, James? The pod race James loved. Okay, so Revenge of the Sith. It had more moments to love, I think, than the other two.
Definitely, maybe. Yeah. I mean, obviously the duel at the end. That bit there.
The moment in the opera. The Darth Plagueis.
Yeah. The opening bit is a bit cheesy, but I quite like it.
I like it. It is cheesy though. I've seen it quite recently.
Very cheesy, yeah. I watched it in the cinema when it came out in the 20th anniversary, whatever it was.
It is our James. It's James. Hi, James.
Hi, James. Because Andy's came up with a funny handle as well.
Aye.
Like the bit where they're all sliding down and they're doing that kind of one of those things.
In fact, did you see the extended parts of that? Make it even worse.
Good. Aye, yeah.
I mean, General Grievous is brilliant. It's a great film.
Exactly.
There's a lot packed into that movie. Actually,
hello there.
A lot packed in.
But that whole deep cut thing is the hello there thing is actually what General Grievous said to him in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And it's carried forward into that, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like if that's a kind of haha kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's obviously Obi-Wan's line now because that's what people remember it as.
Well, he does it in the series.
Well, he does it all the time. Yeah. Ian McGregor does it all the time.
Oh, I wish I'd brought my glasses because I need to read something. So I was looking up to see because I think George
is it Dear Jodie, fix it. Nothing.
Steady, Tiger.
Could you fix it for me to go on your podcast?
I better get the comments here. James is saying he's using a new AI browser, Comet. Not heard of that. It's all right. Okay. Oh dear, sounds weird. Sounds like it might be taking over your life.
Is that the Chat GPT one, or is it the Chat GPT? I think it is. Yeah.
Don't do the Boris Chat GPT thing.
Chat GPT is actually from a guy called the Primogen. Primogen. I know. Well, I don't know what his name is. Primogen, I think his name is. And he's a YouTube coder guy, so I watch him quite a lot. But he always calls it Chat GPT, which I always think was quite funny.
Right.
Maybe that's where Boris got it from.
That sounds dangerously close to what he was calling it. But anyway, so George did have a synopsis for a sort of new trilogy, but I think this is before the sequel trilogy came out.
Is this the Will of the Fates, or the Will of the Fates of the Whirl, or whatever they're called?
No, was that not what the original script was called? Anyway,
something like
something anyway. George mentioned that for his, this is from Reddit, by the way, so it might or might not be true. George had said the villains would have been an elderly Darth Maul, as well as a version of Darth Talon. The story would be focused on midichlorians. He can't get that out of his brain.
That is the thing I hate the most. We were talking about this in the car the other day there, and it gets my goat about the midichlorians. It's like, the whole point of the Force is you don't explain it. Just don't explain it.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to.
Don't explain it.
He wants to. In fact, is it in Mandalorian that they call them M
count?
They're called an M count now. They don't even use the word because they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Luke would have rebuilt the Jedi, and Princess Leia would have been the chosen one. There also would have been what sounds like George's version of an Imperial remnant and a war between criminal fractions like the Hutts. So, don't know. Do we want that?
I mean, I think you could bring in the pirates because the pirates are quite big in Star Wars Legends. You could bring them in,
right?
And obviously they could have kind of alluded to that with Skeleton Crew.
Yep.
Because the pirates are featured quite heavily in there, as also as the Mandalorian as well. They brought the pirates in there, and it could be the fact that there's a militant version of the Republic has come up, and they're because remember the galaxy is always an uneasy peace. It's never fully peaceful, and so you could have the one part of the Republic is more in favor with a draconian, let's get rid of crime type thing. And the other one's like, why can't we all be friends type part of it.
But
you can have that also as a conflict.
But also remember, he's talking about Luke and Leia, so they'd have to recast a Luke and Leia as well, or have a face.
Well, Sebastian Stan.
A face swap. Well, you could have Sebastian Stan, Millie Bobby Brown, couldn't you?
There you go. Sorted. So why are we not show running this? We've just come up with a good idea.
Let's do it. We'll pitch it.
We'll pitch it.
We'll pitch the casting anyway.
We'll pitch it to Disney, and Disney will be like, nah.
We're basically repitching George's pitch, so it's a pitch of a pitch.
A pitch of a pitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you put that comment.
Oh, no, I didn't know. That's quite interesting. Yeah,
is the name of the browser on Alt and Catchfire. Interesting connections. Great show. Interesting. And Andrew's saying the look we saw in episode 16 of Mandalorian is what we of a certain vintage always wanted to see. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, that's true.
And even actually, sorry, what?
I was just going to say they both got their kind of moment in the sun. Like Darth Vader, full power Darth Vader got his corridor scene.
Absolutely.
Luke got his corridor scene, and it was quite nice the fact it was both in a corridor because you know symmetry, it rhymes and all that kind of stuff.
I even liked the Book of Boba Fett look that we had with Grogu and stuff, the training kind of stuff. Although, arguably, did we need it? Probably not. But it was nice to see.
We're running out of ideas with the Mandalorian, with
seemingly,
Fett, so let's put Luke in this one with these robot ants.
But it was nice to see him building a Jedi temple and things like that. You know, that was kind of nice. But I wonder if it'll happen for George, because I don't think Disney were keen for him to do anywhere near the sequel trilogy. So we'll see. I suppose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sticking with another couple of Disney stories. Looks like this is the end of the road for Tron. There's no plans for a Tron 4 now, after the poor showing of Tron Ares at the box office.
I'm amazed we got a Tron Ares, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. I still think we should have got a sequel to Legacy.
A direct sequel?
A direct sequel to Legacy, because I think there was some unanswered questions there, and I think it feels like they've taken some of the ideas from Legacy, like the end part of Legacy where Korra gets out into the real world. They've taken that and kind of like gone a different direction with it.
They have, basically.
I haven't seen it. I had a chance to go today, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to go out. Catch anything. So I'm kind of staying in the house just now.
Yeah.
So
I did go and see it.
Go and see it.
It does allude to Legacy very briefly at the beginning, and then it kind of
veers that way,
but
like a late cycle.
But in a way, I imagine ideas from what would have been a direct sequel to Legacy, I think probably are in this movie. It's just been a little bit remixed.
I think
I don't know why.
What I mean, everyone's saying it's a terrible movie. Like
it's not. It's not
you. I know you're not saying it's a terrible movie. I'm not.
None of us thought that.
Tron's not that great a movie. Tron Legacy's not that great a movie. That's not why I like Tron. I like the idea of Tron. I like the universe of Tron. I like that kind of jumping into the machine, and because that's what we grew up with was computers and computer games and like being on the grid and all that kind of stuff. And it was just kind of like that kind of interesting kind of ideas. And then to see a movie like that, it was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then to see it, 30 odd years later in Legacy, it was even better.
I would argue Legacy is the best out of the three.
I would say so. Yeah,
it's a good solid story and all that. The third one's good. I mean, I really like the third one. I thought it was really good. We saw it in 3D as well, so that helps. James Sawyer, he's a bit confused about how much it connected to Legacy, but I read up on it, and after I didn't think it was terrible. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I would say it wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it. Daniel, my son, he gave it 6 out of 10, and one of those points was for the
6 or 7 out of 10.
Aye, and I gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
That was a joke on South Park this week. All the kids were running around going 6 or 7.
Well, that's been cut short, hasn't it? South Park. We're kind of jumping away from Tron here, but
new season. So it's a weird. Like the 27th season was from like July this year till October this year, and then the season 28 is now October, whatever it is, till I don't know when. So it's weird. So I don't know how they do those seasons, but yeah, well, the latest episode was funny. So it looks like Tron's.
Not surprised. And by the way, it's not the Jared Leto factor. Let's get that straight. No. It's not. It's not that.
It's weird as well when they've poured a lot of money in Tron, and you think that they would have maybe I don't know advertised it a bit more.
A lot of marketing.
Oh, there has been okay. Because they have Tron light cycles. They have the roller coaster in Magic Kingdom and Shanghai, I think it is. So I mean, it feels like it's a beloved IP, but it doesn't seem to get the same love as other IPs.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird. Why pour all that money into something that you're not really going to support?
It's funny. I find it funny that it's got a ride at Disney when it's not been like a big blockbuster, film. Really, it's as if they've kind of pushed it. Somebody in Disney is a big fan of Tron and pushed that big time.
I agree.
And then pushed for a new movie that nobody wants. It's funny, isn't it? That was you.
That was me. Yeah.
That's why you go there every year.
That's right.
Just to double the votes.
Just to make sure. Yeah. Although I've never been on the Tron ride. I've managed to not be there at the right time or the wrong time, or be there at the wrong time. Anyway, sticking again with Disney. Did you notice that the Disney Plus dashboard has changed somewhat?
I actually didn't. I've not been in Disney for a while.
Oh, well, the next time, if you go down to your Disney Plus today, you're in for a big surprise because it's no longer Star there. It's been replaced by Hulu. So Hulu is the worldwide adult-oriented bit of Disney now.
6 films.
No, just the same stuff they put out in Star.
No, I'm not watching it then.
So Only Murders in the Building, for example, was on Hulu in America, but now it's on Hulu everywhere else in the world.
All right, I thought it was Disney doing porn.
No, for the love of God.
That'd be hello.
That's the Discovery Channel.
Hey. Yeah. Well, it's just a change of name, really, isn't it?
Andrew. It was a terrible movie.
I think, by the way, I don't think that's a bad idea. I watched. See Disney Plus when I first got Disney Plus. The first thing I did was watch the Black Hole.
Me too.
I've seen it for years. Really,
yep. It's a terrible movie.
Thought, no, it's terribly done. But I thought let's just get some great ideas. See if you gave something like that to Christopher Nolan and his brother to write and direct.
Brian.
That'd be pretty good. Not Brian. No, the other brother, Jonathan.
All right, okay, Jonathan. Yeah.
Not Brian.
Do you know the theory about Interstellar, which I think is quite an interesting theory, is you know the bit where so Murph is not Murph. What's his name?
Matthew
McConaughey. That's him.
You tell me.
I know. He's driving in his truck somewhere, and he keeps getting these flashes of a ship disintegrating and then a crash. And it's alluded that he's had a test crash before or something, but it's the same ship that he goes up in the movie. Like that's actually like a foreshadowing of the ship that he uses. So the fan theory is that he dies on that mission, and basically the back half of Interstellar is his journey into the afterlife.
Whoa. Okay.
Because he doesn't get to see. He gets to see because it's this one-way conversation with his kids, and he's not a part of it because of the time dilation and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But then he gets to meet his daughter as she's dying.
Yep.
And then he dies because it goes through the big white light at the end, and then that's it. So
some of his Tenet makes my brain hurt.
I really like Tenet. That's probably my favorite. I mean, I can't. I'm glad I've seen Interstellar, but I can't watch it again. It's too painful. When you get kids.
Very great.
But TNT Tenet is that's a good one to watch. I like that movie. The one I can't stand is Inception. That's the one that just because I feel like everyone says, "Oh, it's his best." Prestige.
Oh well, that's a good one as well. But exactly. Yeah. In fact, I started watching The Prestige again. The Ship in the just get this up here. The Ship in the Black Hole. Cygnus, deep cuts, James. We love it. Was a great looking ship. Cygnus.
Cygnus. Yeah.
Cygnus.
Fun fact, and you can fact check me if you want, but I'm pretty sure this is true. That's the last time. That's the last time a movie studio did the effects in-house. That movie. Because after that, they all farmed them out to FX companies like ILM and all that kind of stuff. But it's the last time they did visual effects.
How do you know that?
I can't remember. I think it's in one of the documentaries or something about Black Hole or the production or something. I can't remember where I saw it, but that's actually
Disney Plus. There's actually quite a good thing on that, and it's like I think there's a tab for extras, and the Star Wars movies have got loads of deleted scenes and
especially the DVD
things.
Yeah.
Is there something like that in the Black Hole as well?
I think maybe there is
making of maybe.
Yeah,
maybe you watched that. Maybe
or maybe I just read it. Maybe it was just second screening it and reading Wikipedia.
But Disney Plus is the only one that does that. No other streaming company does that. The extras thing.
Yeah.
It's quite a good thing.
Talking of second screening, do you second screen? Is that a thing you find yourself doing?
I sometimes third screen.
Working.
I'm working, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm listening to something. Well, not screen, but I'm listening to a podcast, and then I'll go on my phone. So that's 3 screens, really. And then I'm holding my phone, looking at it, going, "What the hell am I doing?"
So there's a. So I'll get into it.
Yet.
So this is more prevalent with Netflix movies than in TV shows because things like Is It Cake?
Okay.
So it's TV shows and movies as content as basically background noise.
Yeah.
So really, you're knee deep in this, right? You're actually your main focus is this, but you just want something in the background. But something that is entertaining enough that you can look up from and go like, all right, okay, and then go back to whatever it is you're doing on your screen.
Peacemaker, that was me during Peacemaker.
Oh, was it?
Most of it. Yeah.
I find it happens more on Netflix shows than anything else for me. Because I find myself, it's not as entertaining as you think it is, and I think that I don't think I know that part of the problem is that they're dumbing down the shows. And so a lot of it is spoon-fed to you, and
I think it's
the same thing over and over again.
We've said this before, but Netflix definitely, it's done. These TV shows and movies are done by committee. It's like check the. I always get this word wrong. Algorithm.
Algorithms. This is why you should have done computer programming, Julie.
Exactly. It's like the story's made by committee, as in, right, we need an action bit here, we need somebody to explain a bit here, we need to,
It's even worse as well, because so apparently these people, they go down onto the shop floor, so to speak, and they say to the director, this isn't second screen enough. And that's their note. Like, you get studio notes, is that they'll say that that's not second screen enough. And so you have to basically put in like Captain Exposition. And that's the thing that you hate is Captain Exposition.
So they're doing it for the second screeners, do you think?
For you, because you're third screening. It's your fault.
And you're like, right, and I'm back in the room type thing with the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I was watching.
But then they're so cliched anyway. You know exactly what's going to happen. You know,
I was watching this thing. It was Back in Action. I may as well talk about it because I've got a ton of stuff I was watching anyway. So I was watching Back in Action, and this is the most egregious one of the movies I've seen so far. So it's a Netflix movie with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz, and they play ex-spies. The guy that's he was in Super 8 and he was in Wolf of Wall Street. He played the FBI guy. Is it Chandler? Yeah. Sidney Chandler's is his daughter. Yeah.
He's in King Kong.
Aye. He's in it as well. Who else is in it? Glenn Close is in it. And like there's a few like big names in it. And there's a bit in it where one of the kids is passing around Mentos to the other kid, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we're like, oh, it'd be funny if they had a bottle of Diet Coke. And sure enough, he's got this big 2-liter bottle of Diet Coke that he's putting up to his lips. And then one goes, you can't have that just now. And I'm like, well, they're going to use that later on. It's Chekhov's gun. And it's just, they do the same thing with a knife and a gun and a lighter. They like zoom in on the camera, like pay attention to this bit. It's almost like they need a wee sign at the bottom that says plot device.
Aye. Did you know what that's like? The start of every Casualty episode. I know. You see a gas pipe, it bursts. Yeah. Gas is coming out. I'm just away for a cigarette. Boom.
And it zooms in on the gas pipe and you hear the...
Yeah. You see these things coming a mile away.
The other one was I was watching there was a Channel 4 documentary about chocolate for Christmas, and it was the fight for Christmas, and it was nothing to do with Christmas. It was to do with Quality Street and roses and celebrations and heroes.
It's a giant advert.
It was basically a giant advert for these confectionery companies. It said nothing and brought nothing new to the table. It was like they were reading Wikipedia entries at one point. And Jo Brand was involved in it. She's the one that... Exactly, it's cheap TV. But it's terrible. It's like, and they're just going around like tasting them all, obviously this is the I can't say I like this. It's a competition. It's like, okay, very cute. It's just garbage television.
It's dumbed down crap TV, That's why reality TV is like huge. It's dumbed down crap. There's nothing, and lazy. There's, God, there's lazy script writing,
pop psychology, and all that kind of stuff
everywhere. I mean, we talk about Apple TV all the time, how clever their shows are, time and time again. But general terrestrial television, 90% is shit. And it's just reality TV. And by the way, I hold my hands up. I do watch some reality TV. Okay?
You watch quite a lot of reality television, don't you?
You said you were going to embarrass me, but Do
you want to tell the ladies and gentlemen what? Do you want to admit what you watch?
Your Honour, I do watch.
What do you watch?
I do watch.
Mumfasa. What is it? Married at First Sight. Australia is the one that you watch, isn't it?
No, it's UK and Australia. I don't mind.
You don't distinguish between the two. You just go, I'm full in. Give me them all.
Full on.
Love at First Sight. Do you watch that as well?
No, I don't watch that.
No.
Traitors.
Love is Blind.
Like Traitors.
Aye, Traitors is fine. Yeah. The Celebrity Traitors have been particularly good.
I used to watch.
I think there's been a few bridges burnt.
Below My Faith and Alan Carr.
Aye, yeah. Well, he said at one point, he says, I'll be writing a lot less Christmas cards this year, which I thought was funny.
By the way, he is devious.
He is.
He's getting settled into that role.
Yeah.
Brilliant television.
It's great television.
And I know we're saying reality TV's crap, but that is definitely not one of them. It is brilliant.
It's really good. So... right, that's plenty.
Look, listen, let's move myself up to you. Come on, Andrew.
Let's move on to
give me a break, man.
Corporate shenanigans. So 3 years ago now. 3 years ago, I think it was.
3 years ago.
3 years. 3 years. Cast your minds back.
When I were young.
Warner Brothers and Discovery merged together into what everybody was going like, why the hell would Warner Brothers and Discovery merge? That makes no sense. Well, it turns out David Zaslav is like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm going to split the company. So now Warner Brothers is up for sale and Discovery is going to go its separate way as well. So they're splitting the company, and now everybody's rushing to try and get a bid on the new Warner Brothers to merge with them. And so there's a few suitors in the wings. The biggest one, obviously, is Paramount Skydance, who recently merged. They want to. Apparently, David Ellison is wanting to put a bid in for Warner Brothers. I've heard Netflix. I've heard Apple. I've heard
Netflix,
NBC Universal.
No chance.
I know.
Apple, maybe. I know. Yeah, Apple could buy them a few times over.
Yeah, I think Apple could buy them with cash and still have billions of dollars of reserves there. I think from my limited knowledge of theme parks, I think that the best bet would be for NBC Universal to buy them, because then at least they'd have the Harry Potter franchise at that point, because they license it from Warner Brothers, and they'd have access to all these other characters as well. So that to me makes more sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And exactly. In DC, it would give them some superheroes as well, which they badly need, because obviously they've got the Fast and Furious franchise. Well,
Animaniacs. Actually, did we not do a story about that coming back, and nothing happened about it?
Yeah.
We need to start a petition, just the three of us, me, you, and Andrew.
Steven Spielberg presents the Animaniacs.
Yeah.
It was to the max. I loved that. I loved Goodfellas, and I loved the what was the other one they had? The dog that always got in trouble.
I never watched it.
Didn't you? Oh, I loved the Animaniacs. They were really good.
I remember it, but I don't know.
Wacko, Yakko, and Dot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're selling each other. However, this does leave a big, massive question mark, though, over DC. Because whoever buys it is going to have to buy into James Gunn's vision of what DC looks like. And so, of course, if it is sold and people are like, I don't like that James Gunn guy.
Yep.
Now we're looking at a potential reboot again of the DC universe.
It's a mess, isn't it?
It's so bad. It's like, it's like, does anyone think about consumers, about how fickle they can be?
No, they don't care.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
No, they don't. I think the DC situation is confusing anyway. We're just to get kind of talk about the DC stuff. Batman, James Gunn is casting a Batman.
Yep.
Right? However, Robert Pattinson is Batman right now. And I think a big mistake here with Matt Reeves, and for whatever reason, is the delay on a new Batman movie coming out. The Batman movie coming out.
Yeah.
The longer that happens, and then we get a new. If James Gunn casts a new Batman, presuming all this kind of blows over and James Gunn's still DC main man. I just think there's a bit of confusion there for the audience, if you're not deeply in, like we all are, that we know, who's who and what's what, and, fractions of things, and, this is a DC EU, this is a, what do you call it again, the other worlds or whatever.
I can't remember what they call them. Yeah, other worlds.
Not Elder World, whatever they call it. The kind of offshoot. The Joker was part of the kind of offshoots from the main sort of trajectory of DC expanded universe. Confusion. But the people that are buying it, either they're going to kind of refine that, or it will get more confusing.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be the fact that it's like everything else; it just turns into a massive commodity. I mean, when you look,
it's not show friends.
Well, I know, But at the same time, you got to think about: are you killing the franchise by doing things a disservice? Kind of. Like, for example, Secret Invasion, which was an absolute pile of poo. I mean, that cost $250 million to make.
That's Marvel, though.
But that's the thing, is like in Foundation, I know I keep hammering on about this, but Foundation, which looks a hell of a lot better, only costs $45 million a season. I know these are big numbers, and we could feed starving people and house homeless people with these figures, but that's the comparisons in show business that they've got, is that $250 million gets you a pile of poo, and $45 million gets you a great TV show. And is it to do with the talent? What was it to do with? And you look at things like Silo, they have a standing stage, like a big, massive stage where they've got the Silo in there down in England. And that's consistently been a great show all the way through as well.
Where's that film? Is that like Shepperton or something?
Somewhere down there. Yeah, Elstree, Shepperton, or one of these big, massive hangar.
What's the 007? What's the 007 one? Is that Shepperton?
Pinewood, I think.
Is that Pinewood?
Pinewood, I think. Yeah, that's one of the nuclear submarine tank. Yeah.
It's got the biggest water tank, doesn't it, for doing underwater stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's green lighting these things or whatever, but you've got. But my point is that people are getting put off by the quality that Marvel's putting out. We talked about, Fantastic Four. Did you see the thing about Ryan Airy talking about the Fantastic Four?
No,
it was interesting. So my thing about the Fantastic Four was it's not a great movie. It's just isn't a good movie. And he's come around to
that again.
Well, he's come around to
a full-blown argument.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying, is that he's come around to maybe it's not that good a movie. And it's like, well, like, are you killing the franchise off by just shoving movies out like that? Should you maybe take your time and craft a better movie? Like, you have plenty of IP to go around. You don't need to have a Marvel movie and everything. You can have a Star Wars movie there. You can have a Marvel movie. You can have a TRON movie. You can have a Avatar movie and all that kind of stuff. You can have like 10 franchises and spread that across your, the 5 years, whatever it is you've got. And then that way you're not putting too much weight. It's like, if you're injured, you're not going to put the weight. If you get a bad knee, you're not going to put your weight on that knee. You're going to put your weight on the other knee. But the so you can screw that over.
The good thing is about the Marvel stuff is that they do have a plan,
Well,
it was just a matter of time, Andrew, wasn't it?
You say the plan, but have they? Maybe they've got a plan.
No, well, Marvel do, because they're going down the doom. Obviously, they've had to change tact because of the Kang thing.
But that's another thing as well.
Situation.
They were talking on New Rockstars about that. Like, James Gunn puts out a tweet, and it's just the front cover of the script for whatever movie. I can't remember what movie it was, and he gets millions of dollars of free advertising just by putting out an Instagram post, and you hear nothing from Marvel about it. Like, there's no run up to apparently for Ashen. Was it Ashen Fire or Ashen Smoke, or what's the new Avatar movie? They're running commercials for Doomsday on that movie.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. Right, sorry. Yeah.
They're running commercials for that when that gets released. Smoke and Mirrors. That's it. Avatar, Smoke and Mirrors.
It's the exact same movie as the first one and the second one, but adding fire now.
We're adding fire. Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors.
Yeah. Smoke and Mirrors. That's good.
The next one will be Avatar: Pepper's Ghost.
Yeah. Well, I disagree with you about the tweet thing, because Marvel are doing sort of that as well with Robert Downey Jr. They're kind of posting up a picture of him, and in the background there's maybe a script or a piece of something, and everyone's like, "Ooh," the internet are like, "Whoa, what's that? What does it mean?" So they're doing a wee bit of that. Hey, we're still going down this route with Andrew. ScarJo's super gran. I like that idea. Henry Cavill is guaranteed winner. No, not what.
He's not busy now, is he?
Henry?
He's burnt every bridge.
Henry's no busy, is he? No, it's a shame. Well, he's not even got his James Bond because allegedly, I read the other day there that that's officially been offered. It's been officially offered, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye. Do you believe it? Do you believe that's true?
To be honest, I can't really imagine anyone else doing it than him.
Really?
Yeah.
You like the idea?
I like the idea of him. Yeah.
I knew they did want a younger James Bond, but he wouldn't have been.
James Bond is supposed to be about 35.
Yeah.
And
I do like
Aaron Taylor Johnson's about that age, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I do like him. He's very good. I loved him in.
Jody, Aaron Taylor Johnson is 35 years old. That's the age of James Bond.
Perfect. I liked him in Bullet Train. I thought he was terrific in that.
Yeah.
He was terrific in the new, the latest 28 Years Later movie as well. I really liked him in that as well. Henry is deep into what? Oh, Warhammer. Yeah. Warhammer 40k for series for that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, it's actually based on a bunch of Scottish Space Marines, and it's called the actual title has been released. It's called Bolt Your Rocket.
Aye. Hey, listen, Henry Cavill's actually also involved in the new reboot of Highlander as well.
Oh, so he is. Yeah, that's right. With Russell, my old son.
So he is busy.
Aye, that's true.
You know, he's got a few things going.
Should we crack on and move on to what you're watching?
All right,
because we're a wee bit, we're getting a wee bit long.
Yeah.
What are you watching?
We watched The Visit, the movie from M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong, which is it was a kind of his bounce back movie a few years ago, kind of thing, about two kids going to see their grandparents.
Oh yeah, I remember the premise.
Do you know? It's a laugh, that film. It's great dark humor. Oh, it's brilliant. Aye, it's really.
Have you seen it before?
I have. Evelyn hadn't seen it before, but it's like kind of a horror film. But the kids are like, "What the heck is going on here with these crazy grandparents?" So it's like, you know, they're like, it's really funny. Really enjoyed it again, and it's a kind of, you know, self-shot movie, but it's not done like, you know, it doesn't look grainy or anything. It's like, you know, it's like a kind of self-shot thing, but because the premise is that the girl is making a documentary about, you know, these long lost grandparents kind of thing, and it's good. It's really good. You know, it's quirky. It's different to a normal kind of horror movie. Traitors we've been watching, obviously we've spoke about this before. I have never seen such a AAA cast in a reality TV show, celebrity reality TV show.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's stacked. I've never seen, you know, so many real big names: Stephen Fry, Jonathan Ross, Alan Carr, Paloma Faith.
Yeah,
it's just
Celia Emery.
You know, unreal. And it's been brilliant. It's been so good. Oh, it's been so good. So good. MD Disney watch Traitors. I don't know. I mean, Traitors is a huge show anyway. Here, and I think it's worldwide now.
Worldwide, because Alan Cummings does the American version for HBO.
Well, he hams up the Scottishness, doesn't he, as well?
He does. Yeah. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't actually watched his version of it.
It's not good. I prefer Claudia.
It's the same castle, which is funny.
It is. Yeah.
a castle. Yeah,
we were googling the castle actually. That that does you can, if you want to get married, or you can you can kind of book it. I think for things like that. Although it's so famous now. Oh no. What's this? Careful, ladies. He's married, or whatever. Anyway. God, we went to see Tron. Obviously, Tron Ares. Really enjoyed it. Spoke about it earlier. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Again, I think Legacy's better, but I thought Jared Leto was good in it, and Evelyn would, she thinks he's brilliant. She thought he was great in it.
Yeah.
Because she said to me earlier on, she's like, "What are you talking about tonight in the podcast?" And I says, it's Tron. Is it Jared Leto's fault? You'd written in it. And she was like, "Absolutely not." You tell him it's not his fault. I was like, "Oh,
right, what?"
But I agree though. It's not his fault. It's failed. It's just every movie's kind of not done that great for a Tron film.
To be fair, I'm not the one that said it
no,
was.
I know that. No. Don't worry. I'll smooth it over with her. It'll be fine.
Okay, thanks. Actually, it's GeekTyrant.
Do you know what other film that we were talking about that has failed? That one battle after another.
Oh,
now, you look at his box office successes, look at his box office numbers. That's the most successful box office he's ever done.
I was just thinking it because he doesn't really do. I don't want to say unaccessible movies, but he doesn't really do accessible movies.
He's an art house filmmaker.
Aye, it's like Eggers.
Big movies. It's like Eggers. It is like Eggers. Top proper art house movie. Amazingly doing these blockbusters. I mean, look at The Lighthouse. I mean, that's a crazy movie.
Let's
The Witch.
Let's shoot it in 4:3. Okay, boss.
And it's the same as that. Yorgos. Oh God, what's his name? The guy that did.
The village guy. The
The guy that did the poor. Is it Poor Things or Pretty Things?
Yeah. He's got a new one out where they think she's an alien.
Yes, him. Right. He's a proper art house director as well, getting away with doing these mad movies.
It reminds me of Terry Gilliam. Doing stuff in the 80s because Terry Gilliam used to get money thrown at him.
Aye. Did you ever see that film that he did, The Killing of a Sacred Deer? And it's got Barry Keoghan in it and Colin Farrell.
No.
And Colin Farrell plays this doctor, and Barry Keoghan is that. It's never explained the relationship between the two of them, but he's got something over Colin Farrell, and he's like kind of muscles into his family and stuff.
Right.
It's a weird movie, and it's got this kind of clipped dialect. It's like, so what would you like to be doing here? I don't know. And it's so weird, man, but I love it. I love weird, I do. I love David Lynch and love weird stuff. I love things that are off the norm. But fantastic. I've watched loads of stuff, but I can't remember what else.
I'll start with the movies. Novocaine. We watched that last night with Jack Quaid.
I liked it.
It's all right. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that Daniel Radcliffe won the Machine Gun Hands or whatever it was called.
Oh, Guns Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo. Yeah. Machine Guns Akimbo. Yeah. It was a kind of quirky, kind of try to get vengeance on whatever
normal dude
movie. Normal dude. Yeah, who just happens to be a bit up to his neck in it, usually covered in mud at the end of it. Aye. But kind of predictable and all that kind of stuff. I watched a couple of movies that one that I'd never seen before, and one I probably don't want to see ever again. The World Is Not Enough, which obviously I've seen before because I did that thing a couple of years ago where we watched all the Bond movies.
Yep.
Robert Carlyle's terrible in it. He's not good. Oh, he's not good. No. And it's a bit of a kind of nothing story as well.
Yeah. Did you ever see the movie Yesterday? It was the boy that got in a bike crash and he woke up and the Beatles didn't exist, but he knew all the songs, so he was like stuck. And at the end of it, there's an actor playing John Lennon.
It's Robert Carlyle. Yeah,
and it's Robert Carlyle. Yeah. Oh my god! By the way,
I know it's amazing. Brilliant. He's really good as him. Yeah,
unreal.
Yeah,
unreal. Yeah. He's usually brilliant, Robert Carlyle.
Yeah. Sam wanted to watch Monsters University, so we watched Monsters University. I'd never seen it before. It's all right.
Never. Really?
No, never seen it before. I think I actually prefer it to the first one, to be honest.
I quite liked it.
Yeah. And then Back in Action, which is I cannot recommend. It's such a formulaic POS. It's just not good. It's a waste of talent and money.
Who is it?
It's Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, that one. You're right. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Cameron Diaz hasn't been in it. That's the first time she's been in it.
I think that's the first thing that she's been in for. Yeah, she came out of retirement for this. It's not good. And then TV show wise, I have given up with Ed Gein. I'm done. I've got 6 episodes in. I can't do it anymore.
I think you need to watch it all to appreciate everything that's happening with it, but it is so weird.
It's just
so weird. I love weird stuff, but
it's just like I watched up to it's the episode where he got arrested, and I'm like, okay, well this is it then. And then he's in getting the polygraph test and all that kind of stuff. He goes like, "Why don't you tie me up to one of them polygraph things, eh?" It's like, oh my god!
Why does he sound Canadian?
I don't. Well, Minnesota accent is kind of Canadian, kind of ish Canadian.
But when you hear, I've kind of went on YouTube and you
Can
hear
I get
his voice.
a double and 4 Timbits for me, eh?
He sounds like that. Remember that comedian Emo Phillips? Had the fringe. Remember him?
Yeah, he always used to wear dungarees. And
hi, Alistair. Your name hasn't changed, thankfully. Watched House of Dynamite last night on Netflix. Loved it. Oh, nice.
That's the one with Rebecca Ferguson.
All right. Okay. Don't know that one actually.
I tried to get Anna to watch it. She was having none of it. She didn't watch it. So instead, we watched Back in Action.
Right.
So
no luck.
No.
I watched that. I watched a kind of crime thing actually. That was quite good. You carry on through yours.
I was going to say, watch the murder things that are on
Disney.
Disney on Hulu. In fact,
the dramatization
of it. Jason Clarke's in it. He plays Alec Murdoch. He's also in The Last Frontier, and he's also in A House of Dynamite. He's all over the schedule. This guy, he's everywhere. So anyway, I've been watching. I've actually been enjoying the murders. They take a bit of liberty with the story and timelines and things, but for the most part, it kind of matches the podcast. So
does it start
the Netflix show as well?
Does it start with the boat thing?
It starts immediately with the aftermath of the murder of the wife and the son, and then it cuts back to party that then becomes the boat problem, the Mallory getting killed and thrown overboard and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The other one that we watched was The Perfect Neighbor. Have you watched that? It's just a kind of movie like The Perfect Neighbor.
Oh yeah. It's a movie length. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah,
movie length thing. It's good actually. I really enjoyed it. I'm just trying to see what else there was. Yeah, that's probably it. I want to see that Black Rabbit, but I've not got around to it yet. You know
we did actually start watching that Iris Affair. It's on Sky.
Oh yeah, I fancy that actually.
Watched the first one of it.
I quite like those two actors.
It's not the Day of the Jackal. That's what I'm saying.
It's a shame. I like them too. Well, we saw that actor Tom Hollander as Alfred Hitchcock. And
I know. Yeah, he's really good as him as well.
Mad. I like that girl. So she's good. She was in Raised by Wolves, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Slow Horses. The previous week, not this week's one. I know. The previous week's one.
We get it, Sloan. You like Slow Horses.
It's brilliant. It ended in such a great way. It was so funny, and then there was like the mop-up episode of which is really good as well. I don't know. I find it fun. It's funny and quirky, and it's very British, I think. And it's produced in Britain, and it's a British crew and all that kind of stuff, and it just feels very British.
The Simon Pegg guy is in a play, I think.
The Simon Pegg guy.
Well, the guy the guy looks like Simon Pegg.
Jack Lawson, isn't it?
Simon. Yeah, him. Yeah. He's Scottish actor.
Scottish actor, yeah. Uh-huh.
Aye. He was in a play with Martin Freeman. Is it on just now?
I believe it is. Yes.
It looks quite good.
In the National Theatre. Yeah. I
can't remember how I saw a clip of that. Was it great?
I don't know. I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, it looks quite good. I'll never get to see it, but unfortunately. Sorry, Alistair was just saying there, also watched the horror of Vicious with Dakota Fanning. Thought it was pretty decent. Everyone thought it was utter pants. Story of my life with my wife as well. I loved Weapons. I think she quite liked Weapons, but not as much as me.
Yeah.
In fact, we watched Barbarian on Friday, which was
Conan.
Ryan. Yeah.
The
first movie
with Mia Goth.
No. Anyway, the director of Weapons. It was his first movie. It was Barbarian, and it was really enjoyable. Again, I've seen it before. You can tell it's one of his movies. What is it? Ryan Murphy? No,
it's not Ryan Murphy. He's the guy that does Ed Gein.
Ryan Krager? Was it Krager? Oh, please tell me. Put me out with misery.
Let me look it up. Barbarian, directed by Zach Krager.
Zach Krager, not Ryan Krager. Yeah, really good. Enjoyed it. Again.
Justin Long's in it.
And by the way, for my money, the soundtrack to Weapons, I've been listening to it. That's the best soundtrack this year as well. And if somebody told me Peter Gabriel had done it, I would have believed them if I didn't know any better.
Oh, really?
Fantastic.
So it's better than Struzan?
Oh, come on now. That's a good soundtrack, isn't it? That's a good soundtrack.
Jacques.
And I think Zach Krager does the music.
Oh, is he like a John Carpenter?
John Carpenter, yeah.
All right, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's cool. God, it's really.
I think
the wind's really picking up here.
It sure is.
Out in the Highlands. Anyway, so yeah, and Only Murders in the Building is the finale this week. Monday, I think it is. It comes out, so I'm looking forward to that. And then Invasion finished as well. Can't believe that's been 10 weeks. Invasion's been on. So, and that's it. That's all. And I started watching that Last Frontier. Watched the first episode of it. It seems very kind of formulaic-y.
Oh, the cowboy thing.
We'll see how it goes. No, it's the one where it's a bunch of cons are in an airplane that crashes in Alaska, and they send Jason Clarke out to find them.
I don't know, man.
It's on Apple.
Oh, that'll be why.
I watch a lot of Apple TV.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all for us. Anyway, this week. So if you don't mind, smashing the old like button, sharing on social media, helps the channel out. Please clap. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, you got this far, might as well, and hit the notification bell. Then you will get time reminders of when we put something new up, which is Sunday at 9 p.m. UK time. I will point out that it is 10 past 10 just now, because according to my clock downstairs, it is 11:10. Because the clocks went back and my kitchen clock did not.
You need to change it.
I know, I will. I'll do that now after this. After I try and figure it out, because I only do it twice a year.
Oh, I know. We're back to square one. It's like,
oh no. You got. I think it's the one that you hold the button down and then you just keep going. So if you miss it, you got to go around another day again. You're like, oh, for the love of Pete. Anyway, that's for me to find out. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you very much for commenting live, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.